Rob is not in a good stage. He's angry, wants to fight. The Lannisters have tricked him, made him go west instead of going east. He found late wanted to fight the battles, but he's seeing that fighting all these battles in the political game is much more powerful than these battles. And Tywin really outsmarted him. Tywin and Tyrion. The Stannis victory would have been delight to Rob. I think he's in the middle of a two-way war. So he's just angry. And yeah, it doesn't make me happy. I always pretend to not that Stark is not my favorite house, but it makes me sad. Um, I'm not sure how. I wonder how Rob's going to get out of this sort of situation. Because, not a good one. And he jails Catelyn in a nice fortress, real nice fortress. But the Heron also, I would not want to be. I don't know. He's angry, but just to justify her thing, she just wants her kids. And I mean, I love the Starks and stuff, but now I really don't think it's a necessary war. It's not. I mean, it's not really for independence. It's just kind of for vengeance and not wanting to be ruled. And the men that could die and stuff. I find it kind of a useless war. That's my opinion. You know, Catelyn. I understand why Catelyn released the Kingslayer. Would I have done it the way she had? No. Hell. Um. Okay. Davos. Davos survived, but his son is dead. His only living son is dead. Hey, and he is finally rescued 2 weeks from this island he's on. He's not healthy. He was picked up by Salador San, who finally convinces who the Stannis, so Stannis seems like a sinking ship. And because of his weakness, Melisandre holds more power over him now in every aspect. She's really the queen of Dragonstone, though I think they're gonna introduce someone, her actual wife, but she's not important right now because she's ruling. And my personal opinion is that when she says, your son, is kissed, you know, the fire, it's the cleanest. I think she's actually saying that for real, like being like, actually, it's a horrible way to die, but she believes it's no, it's actually she's trying to calm him down and be like, oh my God, says it's a good way to die, so you should be happy. But he, he's, he does not take it that way, and I can see why, definitely. And Stannis, yes, it's that horrible that he jails him, but Stannis is so under control by Melisandre. So it's not Stannis. So yeah, I like Stannis and Rob, and I don't know who to really go to at this point because they're both seem to be. So I'm going with Dany because she at least is gaining, where the other two are falling. I, the thing was, I like Stannis' group, but I didn't root for him during the Battle of King's Landing because I like Tyrion more. How can you? So speaking of Tyrion, I think I want to go to King's Landing. So Tyrion is in a very depressed state. But to be fair, it's kind of needed because he was in such a high place in season 2 that kind of required that such kind of a sad character should be missing. Yes, he saved the city, but and Tyrion is so this actually I so I can so see this. He just wants love from his parents, and he wants to be good in his eyes. He wants to show his worth. But Tywin just don't want to say an ass. Tywin just plays around with it. Horrible, but Tywin is just yeah, he's a jerk. And he plays around with his emotions and makes him sound like he needs him in season 1, and then whoop de doo, he doesn't. Love him actually. And the thing is, Tywin always says, "You're not my son." But I beg to differ because I think Tyrion is actually like similar to Tywin in some way. And the one child he really does love is the least like him, Jamie. He's really not like him. So yeah, I don't know what I mean, and it's also Tywin. It's all this, but I think this is what his like mistake because Tyrion would be so useful to him. So I think this is one. Now Cersei acts like she doesn't know anything. I can't think of anything. I I don't know anyone who has that type of power. Tywin wasn't in the city yet. I don't know who it was. Unless Varys was trying to stir up trouble, but I doubt it. Cersei acts. It's confusing to me that it must be Cersei from elimination. Otherwise, Joffrey. I don't know. I don't think Joffrey's that smart. Anyway, speaking of Cersei, I want to talk about her new rival, Marjorie. Tyrion's kind of out for her rival, but Marjorie has come in, and she's very smart because, well, Cersei's kind of low, is an aristocratic life. Marjorie tries to relate to the people. She did, and she's a lot more progressive. She tries to get them excited about this kind of new queen, get them to love her. Which the people on your side is a huge deal. And my belief is they won't attack her because she's loved and she's feeding them. I mean, their marriage between is technically what is reaches a farming land, giving them all this food. So really, um, she's winning it. She's going up. She's doing well. But Cersei is afraid. Cersei wants to continue her position of power. I don't think she really wants them to get married, but she does because of lines, but she's afraid. So, and right now Marjorie's winning the fight, I believe. So, yeah, and I really love. I think Marjorie's cool. I'd rather want her on the queen than Lil, Cersei. I mean, I'm sure they're both bitches. And the last kind of part I wanted to talk about was Littlefinger and Sansa. because um Littlefinger isn't. Who knows? He, I don't know what to say about him. It's you know, he betrayed Ned, but would he try to compensate it with helping Sansa? Um, and he does love Catelyn, but he kind of betrayed Catelyn also. So who knows if he's gone over or so, time will only have to tell. But he definitely has that sneaky aura to him. So I believe that wraps up my Game of Thrones review. Please keep on watching. For the book readers, I'm having another review, um, comparing it to the book, which will be quite interesting. Thanks so much for watching. This is Epic Adventure Core.